Hi everyone, welcome to the very last picture in our Rooms of Wonder Lost Items double page spread. Well done to anyone who has followed through the whole series and coloured along. Great stamina, I have to say. Now I am going to start this page with number 29, which is my Carmine Red, and oh, can you see that better? And I'm going to do on the playing cards, the hearts and the diamonds. It's a fun little top hat. I've coloured this before. I'm trying to think. I think it's in the back of the book. No, it's at the top of this page. Yeah. So I'm going to do it in a really similar way, but I think that's okay. I'm going to grab a black, number 9. I'm actually going to do the hat black. I think a black top hat just looks really smart, but there's a lot of black to do, so we need to do some lighter and darker black. Sounds a bit odd, but it's fine. So let's start with the top, because we've got no obstacles in our way. So I want a little bit darker on the edge, and then lighter towards the centre. A bit darker here, so a few more layers, and then less here, like that. Now I don't want the top to be particularly dark because that is where I think it would be catching the light, but I also think it might be catching the light down here. So for the sides I'm going to make them darker here on these edges, so go along it quite a bit, and then a bit less as we get towards the centre, a few less layers, and this bit probably the least. Now we don't want to leave a white space, which we would do if it was metallic, because it's just shiny. And then lots here and a bit less there. Now if you want it really intensely black, you'll have to layer it up a lot with these pencils. You might even want to use a brand that's a little bit more vibrant. I'm okay with this. I want to use the same brand all the way through. It actually almost looks a little bit silvery, to be honest. So I'm just going to add a little bit more down. Now under here, I think this would probably be our darkest bit. So I'm going to really layer it up there, and then a bit less towards that edge. This brim I think might be quite light, so I'm just going to do that. This bit, we'll want our shine to be in about the same place, I think. I'll just bring that colour round and less of it as I go. Put a bit more in here. And then just reduce it here. This is like our light part here, so I'm just going to build it up a little bit more. Now if you want some shadows behind things, it's quite tricky with the black, because I'm thinking of a shadow underneath our hat band. So I'm going to try and put in another layer of black in there, but it's quite tricky. And sort of up there and under there. It's quite tricky, whoops, to do that. Now our playing cards, they would normally be white, so I am actually going to leave them white. It's not, I can take my black and I can put in a little bit of shadow between them like that, but that's it. I'm not going to colour them. But we have our hat band, and we have got all the colours in the world to choose from. Well, all the Staedtler colours that I've got anyway. I'm looking around at what we've got. We've got our brownish bag here, we've got a blue hat above, multicoloured mug. I'm quite liking the idea of a green. We've got green on every item in the corners of this page, so maybe that's as good a reason as any to use one. And I'd like quite a... actually... yeah, I think I will go for the, oh dear, 55. Let's pick a different green. We haven't used this one for ages. This is the Green Earth. Now you can see Johanna has marked this bit as being dark with lots of lines on, so we're going to take notice of that, but we want our white shine to go in the same place as it's gone down the hat, or else it's going to look like the light is coming from a different place, which would be awfully odd. So I'm just going to build this up a bit and fade it down towards that centre bit. And so hopefully it looks like a sort of shiny, silky thing, that's a good word, it's a thing. And I need to do the label. I'm thinking I'm going to use a little light bit of this green for our tape, and then I'm actually going to grab the red for the label, the 29 that we used, just so that it looks a little bit different. I'm trying to look in my camera screen to see if how it's looking, but unfortunately it's slightly silhouetted by the window, so you imagine what it's like trying to look at a phone screen in the sunshine. That's what it's doing to me. So there we go, there's our label. Should I show you the other one I did quickly, and then we'll look at the full page? Hang about. It's remarkably similar. There it is. I did it red. I like that red hat band. Looks good. Anyway, let's have a look at our whole page. Let's zoom out for you. Look at the whole page. Slow my zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. So here's our whole page that's done, the right hand page. So there it is. And then we'll look at the whole thing. Let's take the paper out actually and get a picture of the whole thing. There we go. So that is our double page. So well done to everybody, as I said before, that's completed that page. Although if you take it one item at a time, it doesn't feel quite so daunting. It's still 50 separate pictures, which is quite a lot of effort. So well done everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow we'll have something different, a new little series starting in the mornings. I've got an idea. I think I know what I'm doing, but you'll have to wait and see. But yeah, thank you so much. Have a really lovely day and happy colouring.